Some people leave letters. Some people leave houses. Some people leave memories. But Daniel left a voice message. Not sent. Not opened. Just saved. Every night at exactly 11:47 p.m., his phone alarm went off. And every night, he ignored it. Because the alarm wasn't for sleeping. It was for listening. You see, Daniel recorded the message 3 years ago. On the night his brother walked out the door and never came back. They had argued. Not about money. Not about betrayal. About something small. A borrowed shirt. Why do you always take my things without asking? Daniel had said. And his brother laughed. You act like I'm stealing your life. That was the last joke he ever made. The door slammed. The footsteps faded. And the world kept moving like nothing had just broken. 2 days later, they found his brother's car by the river. No note. No explanation. No goodbye. Just silence. And silence is loud when it's unanswered. That night, Daniel sat on his bed with his phone in his hand, shaking. He pressed record. Hey, it's me. I know you're probably still mad. I shouldn't have yelled. It was just a shirt. I was wrong. I don't care about the shirt. I care about you. Please come home. His voice cracked. I don't want to win an argument if it means losing you. Then he stopped recording. He didn't send it. He told himself, I'll send it tomorrow. But tomorrow never came. Instead, the message stayed, locked in his phone, like a door he was too afraid to open. Years passed. New job. New city. New apartment. Same message. Every 11:47 p.m., the alarm rang, and Daniel would stare at his phone like it was a ghost. One night, his girlfriend asked, Why does your phone ring at that time every day? Daniel said, It's a reminder. Of what? He didn't answer, because how do you explain that your life paused at a sentence you never finished? Then one evening, the phone slipped from his hand and hit the floor. Cracked screen. Glitched display. And suddenly, the voice message started playing. Out loud. I shouldn't have yelled. I don't care about the shirt. I care about you. His girlfriend froze. She didn't interrupt. She just listened. When it ended, she whispered, Why didn't you send it? Daniel looked at the wall and said, Because what if he listened and didn't come back anyway? That's when she said something that changed him forever. Maybe the message was never meant for him. Maybe it was meant for you. That night, for the first time, Daniel pressed play on purpose. He listened without running from it. And then he did something unexpected. He recorded another message. Not to his brother. To himself. I didn't lose you because of a shirt. I lost you because life is fragile. And I'm tired of carrying blame for something I never controlled. The next morning, Daniel went to the river. Not to cry. Not to apologize. But to speak. He stood there and said out loud, I tried. I loved you. And I forgive myself. That was the day the alarm stopped ringing. Not because he deleted it, but because he finally listened. Some people are walking around with messages they never sent, apologies they never spoke, love they never expressed, not because they didn't care, but because they were afraid it wouldn't change anything. But here's the truth. Unfinished words don't disappear. They wait. In your chest. In your dreams. In your quiet moments. So let me ask you. White right pointing backhand index, who are you still talking to in your head? White right pointing backhand index, what sentence did your heart never complete? Because maybe your story isn't unfinished because they left. Maybe it's unfinished because you haven't spoken yet. And maybe, just maybe, the message you're afraid to send is the chapter your life is waiting for. Bullseye engagement hook, end screen CTA. If this story touched you, subscribe, because every story here is about the things we don't say out loud. Comment, Black Heart, I have an unfinished story, or Speech Balloon, I'm sending my message today. And if you know someone who's carrying silent words, share this with them, because some stories aren't meant to end in silence. They're meant to be heard.